Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to go over a post-London pre-New York Open trade. So pre-market trade setup that I took after London. So the first thing we're going to do is I want to look at the higher time frame. Okay, I want to see that we took that low, and that low is it's not the PM buy side low because that's what that is. That's PM buy side. Let's turn this on and let's see, but that is just a low during the 2 o'clock hour yesterday, a major swing low. And if you look at the 15-minute or even the hour, it was the hourly candle low. So we took out a low there, and now we're starting to come back up, right? That's what we're doing here. Now, when I saw that, let's look and see what things here, what liquidity here is left to be taken. Let's go like this, shrink this up, get rid of some of these lines. Asia high has not been taken, so Asia low has been taken. London high is not, London low has been taken. Kill zones before that, so let's take that off. All right, so let's go with AM session. Yeah, it's been taken. Both of those. New York lunch, buy side's been taken. The sell side's way down here, so we'll take that off. PM sell side has not, buy side has been, so let's take that off. Okay, I'm thinking that's more like it. Okay, previous day high, I always leave that on the chart, so it's staying there. So what I saw when we took out this liquidity and we stopped here, what I was looking for was SMT, right, with ES. And so yes, let's move this up. Let's move this up here. Let's go like this. Okay. So there's SMT. This low here, swing low, is higher than this swing low, and it's lower than this swing low. So we got SMT with ES right there. Okay. At taking out a 1 hour low, taking out a low on the 1 hour time frame, a higher time frame PD array with SMT, what would you want to see to go long? If it were you, what would you want to see? Well, for me, I'd want to see this order block turn into a breaker. Why is that an order block? Low, high, lower low is an order block, turns into a breaker when it trades back through it. So I want to see this order block turn into a breaker. I want to see it close above it and take a trade. Where would we be targeting if we did get a trade? All right, well, let's turn on Kraken Visuals. Well, I'd go with New York Midnight Open. That's pretty much all these relatively equal highs right here. That's where I'd be targeting. New York Midnight Open. Into this 15-minute fair value gap for it. So take out all these failure swings into these relatively equal highs right here. That's what I'd be targeting. New York Midnight Open. Okay, so that's now we have a game plan. Now let's just see if it works out that way or not. So let's make it like this. Let's make this bigger here. Actually, let's get rid of this. Okay. Several fair value gaps right here. There's 4 of them in a row. Let's see. Order blocks holding. See how the bodies are not going past it. It's very telling right there. Doesn't want to go past it right now. So it may end up coming down and going back unless it can break through it. Break through it, I'm fine with it. Oh, come on. All right, finally break through it. Finally. Okay. All right. Well, I don't have a choice. I'm going to have to buy one there. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do that, and let's go all the way up here in New York. Let's do right here, 40 even. Let's just do New York midnight open. Forget it. Let's go right here, New York midnight open. All right. Let's do an even 800. Oh, you can't. Right there. OCD, folks. I know it stinks, but okay. That's where we entered. Let's see. Okay, we had SMT, market structure shift with this breaker block. Granted, I would like to have more displacement through it, but I'll accept it as it is. I'm only risking $175 to make 800, so that's fine. When I clear these relatively equal highs here and trade into this 15-minute fair value gap, I will move my stop to break even. And actually, I'd really like to see us break through this 15-minute fair value gap and use it as support. So I'll make it an inversion. That would be great. So let's see how this works. So just close that. So that 15-minute is now going to be an inversion. So I'm liking that. Let's see how it uses it, if it uses that as support or not. Oh yeah, I like that. That was great. All right, so let's move this right to here. 1 PDRA, 2 PDRA. Hopefully this creates another one. So there's your 3 PDRA rule. Perfect. Awesome. Loving it. Okay, so I can move this up even more. I'm moving it up here because we're way high now. I mean, we're at 610. I don't want to give up that much money, so I'm gonna go up here. If it comes down, I'm not doing that. I'm not losing that much money. Okay, so there's another one. Let's see here. I was going to create a third one. Let's move this. Let's move this up to here. Perfect. Okay. All right. Perfect. Awesome. New York midnight open. All right. So let's recap. After London, price kept trading down, and it took out a 1 hour low. Like a 1 hour low was right here. 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. low. Okay. A lot of people had their sell stops right here. That's a good swing low. And we had SMT with ES. Well, we don't just buy because we have SMT, and we hit a higher time frame PDRA, an old low. We wait for market structure shift, which is right here, your breaker block. Now you could have waited for this change in state of delivery right here. Either way, we waited for the breaker block to become a breaker block. It was holding, its order block was supporting price for a while, for about 10 minutes. And then it finally broke through. As soon as it traded back into it, we took our trade. We only risked 8 points, so basically $200 to make 800. So that was a pretty good trade. It just hit that order block and ran off to the races. When it cleared these highs, we went break even. When it cleared up here, we kept moving our stop aggressively up. It's because, when it comes up, I don't need to have it hit TP. If it takes me out down here, I'm fine. I'm still getting all of this. A lot of people will move their stop to break even plus 1 or 2 and then leave it. It either takes them out there or it takes them out here, and I'm not going to give up $800 or $700 just to be right or wrong. So I will move my stop aggressively. Again, that's the way I trade. You don't have to trade the same way. Our target was New York midnight open, and the reason being is because there was a lot of equal highs right there, and we could trade into this 15-minute fair value gap. So I kind of like that, and that we did New York midnight open. That was our TP. We got it, and it did trade right into this 15-minute fair value gap, and then it's kind of consolidating right now. So that was our trade, our post-London pre-market trade setup for Wednesday, May 22nd, using the Kraken suite of indicators.